Hey guys, so I wanted to go more in detail about the blends that I made, why I chose the blends that I did, and I wanted to read to you from this book. I'll show you real quick. It's wonderful. I have another one too. Tagged here. Those are the ones that I've been doing my studying in to see what stuff is. But I just wanted to tell you, like, I had the bare minimum from my starter kit, my main one. That was the first one a couple years back, and I slowly used it, but wasn't really into essential oils. Left it alone for a little while, and then I kind of used it again, picked up on it, used it as needed, like for sickness and whatever else. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot I have this thing. And then I started getting into it again and really trying to figure stuff like this out. So I have kind of the same things in some of my blends, but they're a little different. They have different purposes, yet some of them are similar and you can use them multi-purposely. So I'm just gonna go through. Oh, of course I picked my first one. This is the reason why I started making these blends, was cramps. I was like, what can I do for these cramps? Didn't have anything really except for peppermint, and that works, but not very good. It's just like, you can kind of feel it, you know, decreasing your pain a little bit, like topically, but it's not really like getting down to whatever the cause is. So I ended up getting like 1 or 2 new oils when I started doing my research and started this all, just because I wanted to make this blend. So cramps is clary sage, ylang ylang, I'm still not sure exactly how to say that, and then geranium. So I will tell you about this clary sage. It smells good. I like it. I love the way this smells. So this has been being used for a long time for skin infections. It's been for digestive disorders, acne, soothing skin, calming the skin. It's been used, I guess, to enhance your immune system as well. Reduces inflammation, eczema, muscle spasms, respiratory conditions, but mostly it's known for women problems, and it is also very relaxing. A lot of people with leukemia use this, menstrual discomforts, PMS, hormonal imbalances, insomnia, high cholesterol, insect repellent, circulation problems. It also helps people stress go down so they can go to sleep. Didn't know that one. You can diffuse it 30 minutes before you go to bed, and that's really helpful. You can diffuse it whenever you want to, though it's not gonna just like make you so sleepy that, you know, you can't just hang out. But you can definitely tell it's like relaxing. You can put it on your skin. So, and it says that you can take it as a supplement. So, yeah, that's that. And the things I wanted to say about it is, since it regulates hormones and it helps with cramps, I go right over where my ovaries are, across my stomach, and then on the, so like if this is, I don't even know how to do this, like if this is like my foot, it'd be like these parts of your foot, but like in the back, and then you can go down your foot this all connects to your uterus. Everything in your body connects and has, you know, pathways, and they all connect, they all work together. And that's where people put it. Oh, and they put it on their lower back and stuff too. And you know, like rub themselves as best as you can when you have that like tight, stiff backache feeling. So, and it smells so good. You can put it on your wrist and breathe it in and just have it on. This blend smells so good. I use it sometimes just to smell good. I love it. And it's great for PMS and for cramps. I notice more and more, I'm just like, you know what? I'm starting to get used to this. I'm going to use it as needed. But the next one that's in there is Geranium. And it's so good for skin. I've been telling people about this, but it's an antibacterial, antifungal. It helps circulation. It helps with oily skin. It helps with creating new skin cells. It also helps the pancreas, liver, blood flow. I said that. It can stop bleeding. Anti-cancer. Antioxidant. Anti-inflammatory. It helps with PMS. It helps with eczema, psoriasis, fungal infections, viral infections, hormone imbalances, herpes, circulatory problems, and other dermatitises. They say that it also helps you not have trauma, tension, and like memories, and helps you balance your emotions, lift up your spirits, and helps your well-being, your mental health, which makes sense because geranium really does smell pretty and girly, but it also makes you kind of like happier and kind of just, I don't know, want to be, you know, normal and like do stuff. So yeah, it makes you kind of feel a little better mood wise. And that's really good for, I mean, anytime, but also, you know, the hard times of the month. So this really blends well with the clary sage. And then the other one was, it says ylang ylang, but I think you call it lang lang. My friends know. They're probably laughing. She's so cute. She's saying it wrong. I guarantee it. But, okay, let's see. This stuff smells so good, and it means flowers of flowers. That's what the weird name means, flowers of flowers. It smells good. It's just like bunches of flowers. That's what it reminds me of, like a big bouquet, like just smelling like a bunch of flowers. It was used, the flowers were used to cover the beds on newlywed couples on their wedding night, traditionally used in hair formulas. It actually promotes thick, shiny, lustrous hair. Flowers are picked early in the morning to minimize oil yield. So the highest quality of oil drawn from the first distillation is known as Ylang Ylang Complete. Used for anti-inflammatory, anti-diabetic, regulates heartbeats and rhythms, anti-parasitic. I think that's how you say that. Anyways, it's good for cardiac problems, anxiety, hypertension, depression, hair loss, intestinal problems. It helps balances female and male type, I guess, energies, and helps you decrease your anger, increase your self-esteem, helps your focus and thoughts, and it definitely does uplift your mood. It smells wonderful. You can tell that it's really good for depression. I do know that this is good for making you feel like sexual, and that's probably why they were putting it on the bed of people's like wedding beds, cause you know that's gonna help them be in the mood and whatever. So there's that. But it smells so good. It really is a wonderful blend, and it's hard for me to choose cramps or blessed on just having it for no reason, just putting it on, even when I don't have cramps. That's the great thing about this. And this can be used with whatever carrier oil, put in a roller. That's what I do. You can diffuse the blend. But yeah, that's my roller cramps. It's a really good one. And then I have Pain, which I kind of talked to you guys a little bit about before. But this is Peppermint, Panaway, Frankincense, Lavender. I keep looking at my sheet because I'm tired and I don't want to forget what the heck I have in here, because some of it's a lot. So, some people have heard of Panaway before. A lot of people have heard of Peppermint. Peppermint. Let's go to Peppermint. Oh, a lot of times kits will come with Peppermint because it's just so widely used and known. A lot of times the oils aren't even that good in the kit that you're getting, or you're not even sure if you have real peppermint in that kit, but that's a whole nother story. That's the reason why I trust Young Living and some of the other big brands out there that you hear. They're trustworthy. You know where the stuff is coming from. It's reliable, and it's pure, you know. But peppermint is one of the oldest and recommended herbs for soothing digestion. I know for a fact peppermint helps with, you put it right here and diffuse it, and you can even drink it, just like 1 or 2 drops like in a glass of water, and that actually helps for migraines. Do all 3 of those and close yourself in a room, sit in the room with the lights off, and it really helps. It's good for pain. It's good for what's that feeling? You know, like motion sickness and like nausea and stuff. Peppermint's good for that. It actually is an anti-inflammatory also. Most of these are plants. They're so wonderful. So they're like good for digestive stimulation too, pain relieving, curbs appetite. It does also uplift your mood and kind of gets you a little like awake and motivating, because it's that crispy smell in the air, and it's kind of like, ooh, what's that? It took me a long time to get used to peppermint. I don't even really like peppermint flavored stuff. I kind of like thin mints, like 2 or 3, and then I'm like, okay, I'm done with that. I used to be able to eat boxes of it when I was younger. Maybe that's the reason why I don't like peppermint as much. Might have ruined that. But, so you can diffuse this, you can put it on yourself topically, but you gotta be careful because sometimes it's like you put it on topically and it burns, so dilute it. Definitely be careful with anything sensitive like eyes, lips, mouth, nose, you know, stuff like that. You gotta wash your hands so you don't just spread this stuff around. Yeah, you can use it for arthritis, respiratory problems, viral infections, cold sores, what does it say? Itchy skin, nausea, digestive problems, headaches, varicose veins, eczema, dermatitis. It's really, really good for inflammation. So there's peppermint. You can kind of see how some of these blends you can use for other things, you know, cramps, you can use it for cramps, but you can use it to uplift your mood, feel pretty, feel good, just have on, and maybe get a little spicy. And then pain, we're already seeing that peppermint has multi-uses. So what else does it have in there? So my next one is Panaway. Some people have heard of Panaway, some people haven't. It's a blend oil that Young Living has. So Panaway is a popular blend that reduces pain and inflammation, increases circulation, and alters or accelerates healing. by relieving swelling and discomfort from arthritis, pains, muscle spasms, cramps, bumps, and bruises, which I have put it on a bruise before over and over and was like doing this to it even though it hurt, and it did go away really fast compared to me leaving it alone and babying it, I guess. So it has wintergreen, clove, peppermint, and something else. I don't know what that is. Something with H. Hellas, I don't even know what that is. But, yeah, this is really good. So it says possible skin sensitivity, not for children under the age of 6. And definitely dilute it and see what it feels like, just alone or not alone. And then the next one is Lavender and Frankincense. Let's see what one's next to here. I think it would be frankincense. Frankincense. You guys have heard of frankincense before. I know you have. Especially like frankincense in the Bible and stuff like that too. It's been around for a long time. So this is like, let's see if there's a different one. Orange. Rose. Let's see. Rose of Sharon. I've never done that one before. Let's see. Okay, well this is frankincense. So, wow. There is a lot of stuff on frankincense. I'm just telling you. Like, this one's a whole page. So, wow. There's a lot. Let's see. Let's like sum it up. So for traditional uses, people use it to support skin health and treat stomach disorders, ulcers, cancers, dental and gum disease, bad blood, infections, mental disorders, insect bites. It's calming. People use it to meditate, prayer, relax, promotes higher spiritual awareness, higher levels of consciousness and sensitivities. It helps with depressions, moods, It's an anti-inflammatory. It also helps with healing. It also helps with colds, flus, and things like that. Let me see what this book says about frankincense, because I know I have it labeled. So let's open it up. I have it all marked. Easy peasy stuff. Frankincense right here. Anti-inflammatory, antiseptic, diuretic. Ooh, helps you get mucus out. Also helps you be sleepy. It can. What's this say? It can help with blemishes, complexion, scars, wounds, wrinkles. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I put a little bit of couple drops of geranium and a couple drops of frankincense in my vitamin C oil, and you're supposed to put like a couple of it on your face and rub it in. I forget about it all the time, and that is going to help with oiliness or wrinkles or acne, scars, evens out skin tone. I've seen pictures of this lady, and she was posting her uses of frankincense on her face for like a year, I think, or maybe it's going on a year, and she just keeps slowly looking younger. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So yeah, frankincense does a lot of stuff. It's really good and helps with healing, and it is on one of the top lists with peppermint and Panaway. A lot of people like blending it in there for pain. A lot of our pain is from inflammation. Getting rid of inflammation is huge. Getting rid of inflammation in your diet, huge. Getting rid of inflammation on other things that are coming in there somehow, and helping the injuries or whatever, that's big. The next one was lavender. I'm gonna have to stop after this one and come back. So the last one that was in here is lavender. Wow, peppermint has so many uses, and frankincense was up there too. It's just too much to even read. Lavender. You guys know what lavender is. It's sweet, it's nice, has great medical properties with antifungal, antiseptic, anti-inflammation, helps you relax, helps your blood pressure and cholesterol, it helps physically, mentally, emotionally stuff, helps you get tired, supposedly it, helps the balance of the oils that are being produced in your skin. People use it for respiratory infections, high blood pressure, menstrual problems, PMS, eczema, psoriasis, scarring, stretch marks, hair loss, insomnia, nervousness, tensions, burns. It's a great blending oil, especially does calm down a little bit of that peppermint smell, because sometimes it can be like, ooh, that's really peppermint. That's a lot. And I'm just now trying to get used to this whole putting peppermint on me like that. It's weird. When you add cannabis oil instead of just plain grapeseed oil, it gets in your skin more, especially with a carrier oil. With essential oils, it's going to get in there more, and it's going to help with your inflammation, and it's going to just, especially rubbing it in, it actually lasts way longer adding that in there. And since it is cannabis oil in your skin, and the percentage it is that your skin is absorbing, it usually does not even go in your bloodstream. There's no way you can use a topical cannabis skin cream and actually feel some kind of buzz from that. It doesn't work that way, especially since you're not cooking it and like smoking it or whatever, eating it. It's a whole different thing. Topical is a whole different thing. So you can definitely choose to have it infused or not infused, because some people are still very like, I don't want that on me, and that's understandable. Having the lavender and the peppermint and stuff in there, you can't smell it at all. So I can't. Wow. Lavender is also good for sunburns, lice, ringworm, bruises, boils, oh my, allergies, acne. Oof. It's an antidepressant, obviously. Yeah, this is great. And you can use this for cramps. You can use this for your, your muscles and rub it in. You can use this for, that stiffness feeling of like overworked hands and whatever, on your back or what have you. So pain roller, it's a really, really good one. I like it. Saying anything's a cure-all and oils are a cure-all, but they are helpful and non-toxic, and it is medicine. So that's those two, and I'll be back to talk about the other two. See you later. Hey, I'm back. All right. So I only had 2 left to show you. I only have 4 rollers that I've been consistently making and selling, and I use all the time. But I can pretty much make whatever, depending. I've been making like tummy stuff for the baby, random stuff. Somebody wants me to make something for their dog, so really I can make whatever now. It's just about doing research, homework, trying to be educated in all of it and not steer anybody in the wrong direction. Just doing my best, and I'm enjoying it. This is definitely a really nice hobby. I have a lot of them. The plants, the oils. You know, just got a lot of little hobbies. I got fossils down in the basement too that a lot of people don't know about. Big box of them. So my last ones, I'm gonna save the best for last. So Chillax. We'll talk about this one. We always used to say, like, what you doing? I'm chillaxing. I'm just chillaxing. That's how I want to be still, is chillaxing. Okay, but I'm an adult. Doesn't happen as easy as it used to. Thought I had it hard back in the day. Now I'm like, alright, things are stressful. I don't like it. So I got Chillax. This actually even helps my blood pressure be lowered, since I have high blood pressure, so I had to keep that in mind too. This is great. This has really been helping, and you can put this on your, wrist and do those deep breathing exercises, even if you look a little crazy doing it. It's working. So it smells good. It's soft. It's a little sweet. It smells really good. It can go with anything. It's not stinky. It has lavender, stress away, lang lang, and bergamot. Is that? Yeah, bergamot. I was going to say, I know for a fact I put bergamot in there. So we know that bergamot helps with stress, depression, trauma, things like that. It really helps if you're emotional and crying and really tense. Bergamot is a big stress reliever, and so is lavender. We know that about lavender, and my kid is crazy. And Stress Away is a blend from Young Living, which I'll get to that in a second. And then Lang Lang, kind of makes you feel happy, pretty, also makes you feel a little sexual and confident, and it's really a big mood boost. It definitely helps with inflammation too, with a lot of those properties. You could use this on your head, for tension, headaches. I don't exactly know where those are. I think they might be right here. My friend Jessica would know where all the headache spots are. I'd have to ask her. You can put this just all over like you would, like also around your ears down here, the back of your spine, your feet, rub it in. You could rub it in, give yourself your own little body massage. I wanted to show you Stress Away though, real quick, since it is this, let me see, blends. Okay, Stress Away, not the roll-on. So the ingredients are copaiba, lime, cedarwood, vanilla. That's why it smells the way it does. Something else, and lavender. So lavender's already in it. Look at that. I couldn't tell. I think what I'm smelling must be cedarwood and vanilla, which I don't really like fake vanilla smells. So since it's real, it must really be better. When I open regular, like just vanilla stuff to cook with, especially if it's cheap, I'm like, they don't smell like I really want to cook with it, but okay. So Chillax is a really, really good stress reliever, especially with the Stress Away in it. I have a decent amount of that in there as the base, and the other stuff is just kind of like with it. And then, the carrier oil. We're done. Last but not least, Blessed. This is my favorite. So nice. It smells so good. I wanted something that was going to be like a anytime type of roller oil, like a perfume, but something uplifting. This is Bergamot, Frankincense, Geranium, Orange, ylang. A lot of really good stuff. Seems like a lot because it kind of is. I added the orange in there because orange is actually a girly scent, and let's read some stuff about orange. It is an antidepressant, so that's probably another reason why it works. It's great to blend with. Since it's orange, though, some of these have sun warnings. So anything with bergamot, orange, what would be another one? I feel like I'm missing something, but bergamot and orange I put a sun warning on the top of it to help you remember that don't just put this thing on and then go outside and be sunbathing, because you'll get burnt where you rolled it. Most people will burn, especially if you're sunbathing, but sometimes just being outside quickly, it won't do anything. Hold on. Okay, never mind. So it's a clean, fresh scent. It helps reduce anxiety. It helps blend well. It helps lower your pulse, but also somehow motivates you and gives you energy. That's weird. Anyways, it helps with fluid retention, wrinkles, insomnia, hypertension, cancer, complexion, and it helps boost your immune system, helps with relaxation and depression. So I've been trying to cover all that. Possible sun sensitivity, see? So yeah, orange was a really good one that I wanted in there. Putting the orange in here was just like the frosting on the cupcake. It makes it good. It makes it so good. We already know that, that Lang Ylang one, geranium, it smells so sweet and it's so good for you. And technically this blend is so good for you, especially with the frankincense in here. You could put like just 2 little drops and like roll it on your face and then put your lotion on at night, especially since then you wouldn't be in the sun, and you would still get a bunch of benefits because everything in here is good for skin too. So you can put this all over the place just because, and it smells really, really good. So, and I can always tell when Hannah likes a lotion. I know this sounds weird because she acts like she's hugging me and I like go, ooh, hugs, and I think she actually really is a hugger, even though she's just a baby. But when I put this like on my neck, she like wants to like nuzzle, and then she like kind of leans in there like, wait, what's that? This kid is like, I want real food. Didn't even finish his food. Now he wants real food? What? This kid is demanding. I'm about to put some stuff in the diffuser and knock him out tonight. I'm telling you. I think I need some chillax. But you know what? I'm blessed. We'll just use that. This is so good. This is such a multi-purpose blend. I love the fact that I made this. I was like, I really need to make something just because. And this is it. But it is a stress reliever. Like, it has a lot of stuff in here that makes you feel like you can feel the mood shift. You can feel the change. So there's that. So yeah, that's all I wanted to really talk to you guys about. I'm excited. I like making new things. I have one more blend coming out. I'm not going to tell you about it yet, but you'll see it soon. And if you guys need anything specific, hit me up. Let me know what it is. Catch you later.